Okay, now that we have tried all the food, so let's go over it, Lynn. So let's talk about what you had for food. What'd you think?
So I had the noodles. If you've had the ramen over at what's it called, the Comic Strip Cafe in Toon Lagoon, I would say it's pretty similar to that, but it's different, just a little bit. I mean, it has roasted corn in it. The dumpling was a little disappointing, and of course the eggs, they weren't that great.
And you told me from before it was shrimp dumplings.
Yeah. I think they're shrimp dumplings, but I only had like a little bit of shrimp in it, and then some like vegetables or something.
Yeah, I would have never thought that was what it was.
Did you showcase the pet rock and the other desserts?
Yeah, I did.
So, a little bit of a contradiction here. I actually enjoyed the pet rock. It was pretty, I mean, it was really rich, and it reminded me of the peanut butter and jelly with some like chocolate on the side. But Dylan didn't really care for it that much.
Yeah, I'll go over that.
The teddy bear cream puff, I didn't like it. I thought it was too dry and it didn't have enough of the cream in it. Meanwhile, Dylan, what did you say?
Awesome.
You actually liked it?
Yeah.
And then lastly, what we're working on is the cupcake, which is pretty interesting. It's a weird experience because it has like bubblegum flavored icing, or frosting is the technical term.
It is rainbow. What was it? I'm trying to think what the
Rainbow confetti.
Rainbow confetti, yeah. Rainbow confetti cupcake. And that was actually really good.
But yeah, the cake was a little dry, but it was pretty decent. This place is like, the atmosphere is really nice. It's very cute.
Yeah.
It's a nice little addition to the now Minion Land instead of
Monsters Cafe, which crazy what it was
the
before.
entry? It's like
Should be
not
production,
Port of Entry.
production Central.
Production Central. But yeah, it's definitely a nice, cute little restaurant. Go ahead and give it a try. Try those freeze pops or whatever that everybody's getting, because on a hot day, you're definitely gonna need it. All right, Dylan, what did you get?
So I had the meatball sandwich that was right over here. I don't remember the actual name, but I know it was like a meatball sandwich of sort, and it's got Parmesan cheese, meatball, and marinara sauce, and that was delicious. I was so glad I did. I almost went for the French onion dip, I think it was called.
The French onion burger
Swiss
sandwich
yeah.
or something.
I almost did, but the thing is, I'm not an onion guy, and I'm not into that. And again, I'm a picky eater, but onion's like the one thing I'm not really into the most. So I went for that, and it was a really good idea. I honestly thought that was worth the purchase. I do want to say real quick, the prices are kind of, up there. Not too terrible, not the worst, but not the best. It's not like NBC Sports Grill. That's probably the most expensive.
Don't remind us of that.
Yeah, that was expensive. As far as desserts go, like you mentioned from Lynn, I think this was the best, the vanilla unicorn cupcake. That is so good. I was very impressed with it.
Simple man with simple interests.
Pet rock I didn't really care for much. And then the other one that I had, the
cream puff.
The cream puff, that was pretty decent. It wasn't bad, but I do agree though, the cake was definitely dry. But overall, this is definitely the best dessert. And here's the weird part. This is actually the cheapest dessert you'll find here at the place, but it was so good, it was worth it. So definitely come check this place out. I do like this place a lot. I do have a soft spot for Monsters Cafe throughout the years, but this is a good welcoming addition, and I guarantee you they're definitely wanting to go all out for me, and I have no problem with that. So Universal's doing good.
Probably to go out because like they got so mad. Like guests got really mad at people. I mean, at Universal for getting rid of the Monster Cafe.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh no, well we're gonna go ahead and go above and beyond with this one.
It's not bad. Like, I mean, there's some things that are good on the food, and then there's some things that are kind of a bit of a dud, but I mean, we'll see what happens. And there is one nitpick, and I've actually had to talk to some of the team members about it, is that on the Universal Orlando app itself, you can't really customize your stuff. You're kind of stuck with what you have. So that kind of sucks, but you do what you got to do at least. So if you are a bit of the picky eater and can handle like meat and cheese, definitely get the meatball. It's worth it.